Hey y'all, it's Katie. Welcome back to From My Vanity and welcome to a little Boxycharm review and unboxing video. It's a little late for this month and a little different than last month. I will not have any kind of first impression reviews because I didn't get this until I think it came in the 7th for me, and then we had a really busy weekend. I wasn't able to try anything, and I'm just now sitting down to film this. Gonna post it tomorrow, hopefully upload it tomorrow. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not able. Last time I was able to give you guys kind of first impression. I tried it out a bunch of times, but this time I'm just going to be unboxing it for you guys today. Also to say, if you are new here, please listen to this part carefully. I am going to be giving reviews from January's box, but if you are just interested in the unboxings for February, you can jump to this mark right here and just watch the unboxing. That is totally fine, but I just want to throw that there because I get quite a few comments saying like, hey, this isn't the February or like the new month's unboxing. It's just, you know, the old months. And yes, the beginning is, but if you wait a little longer or jump to that timestamp, then you can watch the new unboxing. And yeah, just want to throw that out there. I usually try to say it, but just wanted to enunciate it a little bit. So if you weren't paying attention, this is the time that you can jump to watch February's unboxing of the new box. But let's just go ahead and jump right in. If you are new to my channel, I got this idea to review the previous month box from JenLuvsReviews. I always have her channel linked down below. But let's go ahead and jump into reviewing the products that I got from January's box. So first up, we're going to talk about the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Face Masks. We got 2 of them. I'll put a picture here because I don't have them anymore. I tried both of them before I even did my unboxing last month, and I thought they were nice. They definitely had a ton of serum and like super drippy and very wet, and it was a nice experience. I ended up saving the serum that was in those masks, and I put it on my skin at night before I went to bed, and it lasted a little over 2 weeks from the 2 masks, so I thought that was pretty good. I didn't notice anything crazy with my skin, but I definitely thought it was a nice experience, and like I've always said, I love getting face masks in subscription boxes because it's not something I would spend my own money on, but I do enjoy splurging my skin with that. So I was super happy about it. I can't really say if it was like worth the price because it is rather expensive at $24 for 2 of them, but I was very happy to get it in my box. Another product that we got in the box was the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 palette. I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture here. I did have it and I tried it for a little while, but I actually visited my sister-in-law and I was like, you know what? She'd probably really enjoy this palette, so I passed it along to her, so I don't have it here to show you. I was gonna hold it on to it just to show you in this video. This is what it looks like, and my thoughts are pretty much the same as what they were before. The quality of it was okay. Some of the shadows were a little thick when you go to apply it, and I don't like that when they're too thick. They tend to, I don't know, make it look like added texture to my eyes, and I don't like that. I mean, I like my shadows to look very metallic, but if they're too thick, they just make the lines in my eyes stand out too much, and I feel like it's just too much texture, and I don't really enjoy that. It doesn't look crazy bad, but it's just something that I personally don't like. But with that said, if you want those kind of very neutral tones, you can get that. One thing I will say though is that matte shadow in there was like no point in it. If they were going to put a matte in there, they should have done a deeper matte so at least it could be used. If you are extremely, extremely pale, you could probably use that, but that is about it. I mean, my skin, I put it on and it was like I didn't do anything. So I kind of used it as a matte brow bone highlight, but even then it was a very thin type of formula for the matte, so it just I didn't really feel like it did anything. So that was kind of a waste of a pan for me. And in addition to that, with those shimmers, I did have to use glitter glue or I noticed it falling on my face throughout the day, which I don't really like. So there was a couple cons, but overall it was okay. I did try to use some of the lighter shadows as a face highlight and I did not like that because I started seeing texture and I was getting little bumps. So it was definitely clogging my pores, so nothing I would recommend or do again, but I did want to try it because I felt like all the tones kind of could work as a highlight. But yeah, didn't enjoy it, and depending on the shadow, it was actually too glittery to be a very pretty type of highlight. So that was kind of a dud. Didn't really enjoy it on my eyes. I mean, the most I enjoyed it was as an inner corner highlight. So yeah, my thoughts on that, I would never waste the money on that. I passed it along because I'm never really going to use it. I just felt like it was kind of a waste of a palette because I have tried one of theirs. It's this one right here. I think we got it at the end of 2017 from Boxycharm, and at least that one had more variety. But the Volume 3 was just kind of like not a whole lot of variety there. Okay, so now let's talk about the Briogeo Rosarco Milk. It's a reparative leave-in conditioning spray. I actually really do like this, and I've been really enjoying it. It leaves my hair just, don't look at my hair now because I definitely need a shower. But I'm thinking back. It leaves my hair after a shower feeling extra soft than it typically does. And I just feel like it carries me to my next shower a little bit easier, if that makes sense. Like I feel like, yes, you know, I still get really oily at the roots, but the ends of my hair don't feel as dry as quickly between showers. For reference, I wash my hair about once a week or so. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this. Now I can't see anything major. I don't know any long terms, but just from the, I think I've put this in my hair 4 times. I do enjoy it, so I'll definitely continue to use it up, and who knows, when this is done in my empties, maybe I'll have a more thorough review, but so far I'm really enjoying it, and I'm glad I had this in my box. Next up, let's talk about the Starlooks Aura Ultra Gem Longwear Eye Pencil. For starters, it is a glittery pink pencil, which is kind of hard to see in the first place, but it is just so firm. You have to push so hard and so intensely in order to get any kind of, it's right there, yeah, any kind of transfer. And if you use that anywhere around your eyes, you cannot use that pressure. You can't put that much pressure on your eyeball as I can on the back of my hand. So while I can get it to transfer on the back of my hand, when I actually go to use this anywhere on my eye, waterline, top of my eye, inner corner, you have to put too much pressure. Inner corner is the best way I could get it to work, but even then, I had to push so hard it would disrupt like the concealer that I laid down and move that around. It was all around just a crappy product. I am not going to be keeping this around, and honestly, after this video, I'm just going to be throwing it away. So this was definitely the star of the box for me. We got a Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick. I got specifically the Gingersnap lipstick right here, which is, I think, perfect for spring. So anyway, I got the Gingersnap color, but I also personally, before this, owned the pepper shade, so I wore that a lot just because it was more of a neutral. But I did wear the Gingersnap in both of them. I love this formula. I think it's very comfortable on the lips. It glides on easily. It's very pigmented on the lips. You don't have to do any kind of building up, and it lasts reasonably well. And while it's not like a stark matte, it is one of those more matte finishes with just a little bit of a glossy look to it, so it makes it very comfortable. And if you have very dry lips, it kind of makes your lips look a little bit nicer, especially if you try to put like a serious matte lip on. You know how bad that can look. This kind of smooths it over, gives just the teeniest bit of shine, so I feel like this is a very comfortable and easy to wear matte regular lipstick. If your lips aren't in the best condition, I really enjoy reaching for this formula. The Mousse Bouche is just, it's so nice. I really do like it, and I think it's phenomenal that it was included in a Boxycharm. Alright, so that's it. That is everything in my January box. The star of the show, definitely the Bite Beauty, and while that's really the only standout, I mean, also too the Briogeo. I really do enjoy that. So, I mean, these two together definitely make it. This alone retails for like $23. Oh, $26. So that's more expensive than the box itself. So while everything in the box wasn't an absolute hit, I still came out on top with the products that I did like. So let's go ahead and just segue right from there into February's box and get to the unboxing. Now, I always forget this, so I'm going to do it at the beginning, but I always get questions and wanting to know what version I got of the box and then also how heavy my box was. Now, if I'm reading this right, my box is 0.95 pounds. So there's that. And then the version I got is version 3. So the whole theme for this is Afterglow. I feel like this is a little bit thinner paper. I don't know if they keep doing different things with their Boxycharm, but yeah, it's a bit of a thinner piece of paper than typical. But we have Afterglow is a theme for this, and we have all the info on the back here. I'm trying to see if there's any coupons because I forget to mention that as well. I don't see any, so let's just jump in. First up, we got the Farmacy Clean Beat Ultra Gentle Face Cleanser. Okay, so it's just this little thing. It's 3.4 fluid ounces, and they say that this retails for $22. So that's a pretty good value. We have gotten a makeup cleansing balm from them before. I didn't get it in my box, but it was in like a variation. So I'm excited to see what this is. I like gentle face cleansers, but for my face cleansers, while I like them to be very gentle, I like them to foam. This doesn't say anything about foaming, but fingers crossed, I'll definitely try it out. And it's a little bottle, so it shouldn't take too long to go through, and I should be able to get a good grasp of this product by the end of it. So that's pretty cool. You always need a face wash. If you're into makeup, you need to wash your face every night. So this is a practical addition to the box, and I'm excited to try it. Okay, so I saw this spoiler, and I was so excited, but this is the Touch in Sol No Poreblem Primer. I have been wanting to get this for so long. In fact, the last time I placed an Ulta order, I almost threw this in my order because it retails for $18, which isn't too bad, and I had a 20% off coupon, and I almost put it in because I hear really good things about it. But now I got a full size in my Boxycharm. I am super stoked about that. That is so awesome. And while this has been out a while, I still hear it, not regularly because no one talks about older products as regularly as the new ones because we are always inundated with new products. But even with it not being new, I still do hear people talk about it. Specifically, I'm thinking of Nicole Cutler. She raves about this. I think still does. So I am super excited to try this out. So the next product is from Pretty Vulgar, which we've gotten several of their things in the past. And this is a Shimmering Swan Highlight highlighter. This retails for $32. Pretty Vulgar's packaging is always like visually and aesthetically very pleasing and very gorgeous, but like weight-wise, it's pretty lightweight. So I feel like $32 for how lightweight the packaging is very high, but that's just across the board. I feel like that's my thoughts on Pretty Vulgar in general. But anyway, this is a highlighter and it definitely looks like a highlighter I can wear. It's a little more pinky than I like, but we're gonna give it a try. Yeah, that looks pretty. And who did Thrift? I feel like Thrift has reviewed her highlighters. I know she's reviewed blushes from them in the past, but I feel like she tried a highlighter. I don't know. I feel like I've heard good things about the highlighters, but we're gonna give it a try. Next up, we got something from Trestique, which I don't think I've ever tried anything from them in the past. This is a Prime and Glaze lip crayon. Retails for $25. So, ooh. It's magnetic. That's a strong magnet. That's always so fancy. I always like that visually, like it looks like it's open, but it's just the cover. I think that's so fun. So this is what it's like. It's a really square, you guys are gonna see in the close-up, it's a very interesting tip. Interesting. And then it says primer inside. Oh, it looks like a little lip balm, but they said it's a primer. I wonder if that, I guess that helps it stay on better. This is not magnetic. It just kind of pushes up and locks in. And it does twist up, so you get that much primer, which seems like a decent amount, but that's interesting. Like I said, I don't think I've tried anything from Trestique, and definitely that's how much product you get if you're curious. Definitely never tried anything like this product, but I'm kind of excited. The color is definitely something that I would wear. You guys can see the close-ups here. I want to get close-ups before I swatch this and ruin it because it's a very interesting tip. But definitely a color I would wear. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this out. And for the price, $25 is pretty expensive. And this feels nice and heavy. Unlike Pretty Vulgar, like this feels equivalent to the price. So I really like that about it. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, did I even tell you? The shade is English Rose. Once again, totally my type of color. Okay, and last up we got this Too Faced mascara. You guys know what this is. My children are in the room. I don't want to say it. So this is the mascara we got, and this is kind of perfect timing since my children are here. I'm not going to be trying this because I just don't want to have this product in my collection. I know I got rid of the, what was it, from NARS? I think it was NARS's red tube mascara. That was the Climax mascara. And I just got rid of it because even if I did like it, I wasn't going to ever purchase it, and I didn't want to keep it in my collection. Yes, my children are young, but they are getting bigger. My daughter is learning her letters, and I just am not comfortable with that. Makeup is fun to me. It's something that we play with. I enjoy playing with it. And while I understand that sells, it's nothing I want to bring into my home. Makeup is very fun. It is something I do as a art form. That's not what I kind of connect with. So that's what I want to teach my daughter as she gets older, that makeup is just fun. It's a way we can be artistic on our faces and have fun. So anyway, I feel like I'm going around in circles. All that to say, well, yes, I remember enjoying this mascara. I don't remember hating it. I remember it being a really nice mascara, but I'm just not going to keep it in my collection. I don't want to have it in my collection as my daughter's learning to read and write. So I'm going to be sticking this in the giveaway pile, and someone else can benefit from it. But yeah, that is my thoughts on that. And that is everything that I got in my box. Overall, I'm very excited for this box. I think definitely the three standouts naturally that I'm most excited are these three, but I'm also excited. This is neat, but it's not as exciting as makeup, let's be real, but it is a practical thing that I will definitely get good use out of, and as long as it somewhat cleans off my face, it'll be worth it. But yeah, this was a really neat box, and I mean, I didn't get an eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's been a while since I didn't get an eyeshadow palette in Boxycharm, but it's kind of a nice change. It's kind of nice to, you know, try some other products and venture out and not always be inundated with all these new palettes, so I don't mind not getting an eyeshadow palette in here, and I'm sure we'll get one in the future. But anyway, that is everything that I got in my box. Let me know what you got in your February box. I'm really curious to hear what everyone else got, what the different variations were and whatnot. I always like hearing from you guys down in the comments. I did not say it before, but this box is sent to me as PR. I always include it down below in my description, but just in case you don't read it, I do try to make sure I say it at the beginning. I'm saying it at the end this time, but I do get this sent as PR, so thank you so much to Boxycharm for sending it over. It's never with any obligation to do a video. They don't ever check on it. I sometimes send over my videos, but most often I forget. But anyway, I just like sharing these unboxings because it's something I've done since before I was on their PR, and I love watching Boxycharm unboxings and seeing what comes every month. It's like a little birthday surprise. So anyway, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.